It is a high honor and special privilege to introduce myself as a member of the editorial board of Prime Business Africa, which has just been established. My name is Ambassador Ejeveme Eloho Otobo, currently a non-resident senior fellow in peace building and global economic policy at the Global Governance Institute in Brussels.
My name is Eloine Barry. I am the founder and CEO of African Media Agency, a Pan-African PR solutions that works within the continent. We've got teams in Abidjan, in Kampala, in South Africa, Johannesburg and Durban, but also in Senegal and across all Francophone Africa and in North Africa.
Yeah, my name is Dr. MARCEL. I'm the CEO of Untitled Publications Limited, publisher and editor-in-chief of Prime Business Africa.
I feel honored and privileged to serve on the board of Prime Business Africa. I said I'm honored because I'm not necessarily into business reporting, even though I spent years editing a newspaper and I've had to handle business stories. Let me just say I'm a nominal consumer of business news. But having been brought here to serve on this board, I feel that I'm about to start a new orientation.
So Untitled Publications Limited actually covers a wide range of area in journalism, and we are just coming out with the very first title, which is Prime Business, Prime Business Africa, www.primebusiness.africa. And while we decided to launch that, because we believe that for every economy, not just in Nigeria, the African economy is actually dependent on how the private sector, is driven and how the micro economy is thriving. If the microeconomy thrives very well, it's going to impact on the overall corporate governance of countries. So we believe that we need to, as a watchdog, a professional team of journalists, we believe that we need to be the watchdog in that sector to be able to provide in-depth analysis, provide data, provide news and accurate, balanced and true reporting in the area of business and economy, and that's the reason we're here.
Prime Business Africa will fill a special void in terms of in-depth analysis on economic and social trends and policies in Nigeria, West Africa and Africa.
To me, Prime Business Africa is the publication that we need. Certainly in Nigeria, but most importantly, moving forward on a Pan-African scale. We need investigative journalism, we need good in-depth pieces. This is the tool and the media that will help further the communications infrastructure that I've been raving about for quite some time now.
I'd like to see Prime Business Africa as the number one on the continent. And when I say, you can be number one and still be empty, I don't mean just leading. If they say the horse in front is the one that will take first, do you know whether the horse is now sick and after breasting the tape to fall down and crash? Because we've seen medium that came to be, number one, they were leading, but we saw the way they crashed. They crashed because of the ethical values that we've been talking about. They were not able to sustain whatever, because the battle is not getting to the top, it's remaining at the top. So that's why the foundation has to be solid. In the house where we're seated now, if the ground floor was not solid enough, you can't be on the second floor. I'm sure you know that. So once the foundation is solid, I can see that the Prime Business Africa will be number one.
Dr. MARCEL MBAMALU has been a dear friend of mine for many, many years. I've always admired his work, his ethics, his understanding of what good reporting and excellent journalism is. He's driven by passion and hard work.
I've known Dr. MARCEL MBAMALU for quite a long time when he was working at The Guardian. He was the one who wrote the review of my book, Africa in Transition, a new way of looking at progress in the region, which offers an in-depth analysis on not only in the social, political and economic trends in Africa, but on issues relating to peace building, governance, public policy reform, and foreign policy of Nigeria.
I think Dr. MARCEL MBAMALU, I have to get used to calling him Dr. MARCEL MBAMALU, he'd always be Marcel. You know, the first thing I noticed about his personality was this warmth. He has an aura. He enters a room and he fills the room. I studied theater arts in school, and there's something we call stage presence. He has stage presence, that means character. He has a good profile. When he gets into a room, you are forced to raise up your head from what you are doing to look at him first. Not because he's the finest man on earth, but because of the aura. I think it's that one you can say is divine. It's more spiritually given. That somebody gets into a room and you say, wow, this is a character that has entered the room. He's tall, he's big, he's fair complexion, he's handsome, let me put it that way. But there's also the aura, and the aura comes with the aura is fleeting. It's not something you can capture by the hand. It's something in the air. You just feel it when the person enters the room. You know, God.
Yeah. I regard myself as an editor, teacher, and a human capital developer, because by inclination and by the virtue of what I do, I think journalism actually runs in my blood, and that's why we are doing this. We had other options. We had so many other things to do, but we felt that having been privileged to be so trained in the field of journalism, at least my first degree was in journalism. My second degree, journalism, my third degree in journalism. So I believe that I can't, to whom much is given, much is expected.
What I hope to bring to this endeavor is the collection of best practices that I've encountered in all this my writing and reading of foreign newspapers. And I hope to join the other members of this group to make it a huge success.
So having gotten so much from the society, I think I need to give back. And that's why we are doing this. So we are ready to train younger journalists, individuals who want to play a good role in the media space. So we offer that platform, the News Tide Publications platform, to bring in younger Nigerians, and equip them to become better journalists, become instruments for national development, to assist in informing Nigerians and Africans, and become instruments of development, so to speak. So that's why we are here, and God helping us, we will deliver. By the grace of God, we will deliver.
I look forward to helping to do one or two trainings on writing, to tell you that you can make business story to read like short story. Who doesn't like to read short story among us? Short story like we post on Facebook. So why don't you report the business like that? After all, when you get to your house and you want to talk to your family about business, you don't start speaking jargon that your wife will drive you out of the house. So I look forward to an opportunity to be able to impart things about. Let me use an expression that somebody said, I'm an editorial Puritan or Puritanist, that like for the text to be right. We don't get it right all the time, but I'm the type that can, when I'm editing a paper, I make sure that every damn copy I'll read. If I don't have time to read it, I get a bit nervous that this way I didn't read it. How did it go? So I'm a Puritanist when it comes to editorial content.
I can't wait to see where this venture takes you. I have no doubt it will be very successful. I'm very happy to be here for you, to support your venture, to advise where I can, and to learn alongside you. So on this note, I wish you every success. and let's launch this beauty, Prime Business Africa.